Hi, welcome back to this Keane Life. My name's Melissa. Today we're in the kitchen and it's Teacher Appreciation Week. We're a little behind of where I want it to be, but it's okay. We still have time. It's only Wednesday. So I'm going to start the baking process for our teachers. I think I have close to 24 teachers that I'm looking to bake for. I'm hoping to make some banana bread. I'm going to try zucchini bread and then cookie bars. Seems like a lot. Maybe spread over today and tomorrow, but hey, we'll start it and then hopefully we'll be able to gift it by Friday, maybe Thursday night, because one of my kiddos has a game. But we're gonna get started. Let's start with the banana bread, my iced coffee. So I think we're good to start. Okay, so first we'll start with banana bread, our flour, our baking soda, and salt. I have it written down even though I've been making this recipe for, I don't know, 15 years. And so what I have written down is for a single loaf, but I'm actually going to double it. And then the single loaf is usually for like a 9x5 pan. I'm using the smaller, I don't know, they're 7x3. So I'm getting 2 to 3 out per normal loaf. And that'll allow us to spread it out more. Baking time will be pretty close to the same because I'm baking so many. But that'll give us a chance to make quite a bit in one oven load. Otherwise, the smaller loaf pans, I only have like 6 or 7 of the regular loaf pans that I use. So these ones, since we're giving them away, I'll just give it in a container and then they can have it. We can have it. We don't have to worry about getting anything back. Okay, so we will start with our flour. And I'm going to do 2 double batches of the dry ingredients at once. And then that way, when I go to start with the wet ingredients, I can do 1 batch, pour, do the wet ingredients again, pour the dry into it. So we'll see if this works. Who knows? I need a bigger cup. Measure. What is this? I think it's half cup. I really want. What are you? I don't know why you're up there. 1.5 cup. Okay. Set you to the side. I've already cleaned all of the counters before getting started because it makes no sense of cleaning the floor and cleaning up. With the flour, I like to fluff it up a little bit. And then level it off. So this is 1.5 cups. 3 cups. And I try to be really careful because I do cook for gluten-free people. I'm gonna try to wash my hands between anytime I touch anything with flour. So it's 3 cups of flour. This is a 1 teaspoon. We do 1 teaspoon per loaf. So we're going to do 2 teaspoons of baking soda. We'll pour a little box here. Seen better days, I should just put it in a mason jar. And then a pinch of salt. So it comes out to 2 pinches. And then we sift it. Just because I never know. It gets so dry here and things end up clumpy. I don't want to make clumpy bread. Okay, that is 1 done. It also mixes everything together. It makes my life easier. You know, let's do these ones first so we don't have to wash my hands again right away. Salt. 1, 2. Okay. I have to refill my flour thing here soon. Oops. That didn't work out. Okay. 3 cups of flour. Over. And so. Set it to the side. And so now I have 2 double batches of my dried ingredients ready. Loaf is a 1/3 cup of butter. So I have stick butter, which is 1/2 cup. I'm going to cut that 1/3 mark. And then a full stick. I'm going to cut it a little bit. So this makes this 2/3. As I tear the paper. There we go. And that, you probably can't see anything. Okay. There we go. I just want it to melt a little faster. So. In the microwave. 2 eggs. Okay. The progress says beat the devil out of it. So with bananas, I typically do 3 to 8 bananas per loaf. So 6 will be a double loaf, another 6 will be a second double loaf. Well, double batch, not double loaf. And I don't have a compost pile going right now, which is really shameful. But that's okay. We're gonna build a compost area in the yard, which will be fun. Just haven't done it yet. It's on the list of things to do. So I know a lot of people mash bananas with a fork, but I prefer to use a potato masher. It's easier. And I'm lazy, not really. If I'm gonna be making batches and batches, the last thing I wanna do is sit there with a fork and mash it all for hours and hours, it feels like. So, using a potato masher in just a couple minutes. Done. Oh, no, almost. Now we start adding our fun things to the bowl. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, but wait, who actually measures vanilla? So 1 teaspoon per loaf, so that makes 2 for what we're doing now. I do about 3/4 of a cup of sugar per loaf. Oops, spilling sugar. So that makes it a cup and a half. So that's 1/2 a cup. 1 cup. Cup and a half. Mix this up a bit. It looks like sugar, vanilla, and banana. Fill our 2 eggs in. And I'm trying not to end up with scrambled eggs because the butter is really warm. So just drizzle it in. because I know we're going to be making another batch. I'm going to just drop some left over from the other. Okay, so list 3 to 4 bananas, 1/3 cup melted butter per loaf. So we have 6 bananas, 2/3 cups melted butter, 1.5 cups of sugar, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons vanilla. Okay, now we can drop our dry ingredients. Let's see how much flour I get on this. Yep, there we go. Already flour. And sometimes I'll do things like throw nuts in or chocolate chips. But I typically just prefer plain banana bread. So that's what I'm making. It's really long pause. All right, this is mixed up. I'm gonna spray it on our pans. Like I said, I think I'll get 3 of these, maybe 4 for this double batch. And this roll rice, so I don't want to fill them much more than half. Because otherwise you can't get those lids on them, because I made that mistake during Christmas when I made pumpkin bread and banana bread for the teachers. Six double batches is what we're looking to make. And I can do 12 at once in the oven. So it's gonna be a lot of banana bread. It'll be fine. All right, let's make our second double batch just the same way. All right, so we have our 12, right? 2, 4, 6 times 2. Yep. 12 loaves of banana bread ready to go in the oven. Oven is set to 350. This amount will take my oven about an hour and a half. If you're doing a single loaf of bread, it's usually about an hour, depending on your oven. But this will take my oven about an hour and a half to get through. So what I'm going to do is work on the next batch. I have 24 more bananas. So that should make me another 12 loaves. I'll end up with about 2 dozen for the banana bread. I need to pull out my stack rack cooler thing so I can have everything cooling while I run the next batch in. So I'm going to start working on the next batch of 12 loaves of banana bread while this goes into the oven to hang out for an hour and a half. Okay, we're about halfway through the cooking time, so let's rotate things around. It's already looking and smelling fantastic. You out. Snail. Shoot up. Okay, spun that one. Let's back in. Okay. Another tray. I'm going to do one more tray and then I'll end up with 2 dozen loaves, and then that'll be all of the banana bread. Right, and with my back passenger and my dirty shirt, we are working on the last 6. No, I lied, 3. I got 3 there, I got 6 over there, I got 12 in the oven. So that'll be 24 loaves of banana bread for Teacher Appreciation Week. Get making these last 3, and then load the dishwasher, and then move on to the next part of it. Have a good one.